What up, YouTube? It's your boy Big Natty Vapes coming back at you at another review / comparison video. Today I'm going to take a look at the Kayfun V5. I actually bought two clones, two different websites. I got a Tobeco clone and I got the SJMY clone. So we're going to dive down here real quick and we're going to take a look at them and see if there's actually any differences, and then we'll come back up and I'll kind of let you know how I like them. Alright, come take a look. Alright guys, so here we have both my Kayfuns broken down. Got the packaging here. Like I said, I bought two different ones, one in black, one in stainless. The black one I got from Tobeco. Packaging wise, just very minimalistic packaging, you know, nothing too serious, you know, just kind of let you know that whoops, upside down, and you know, the color's black. The only thing that was kind of similar to, I guess, the authentic is that you know, your extra tank, you know, your glass tank and all your parts kind of came in these two little separate boxes, versus the stainless steel one that I bought. I did get this one 3F8. Now this is the SJMY, and this one just basically really simplistic packaging. Nothing, you know, just basically, you know, the RTA was in here, you know, the clear spare glass was there, and the bag with all your extra goodies was below. Now, far as the extra goodies go, the Tobeco one, you can see, I mean, you got some O-rings, you got a few extra post screws in here. SJMY, same thing, but at least they actually included the little infamous blue screwdriver. Yay, blue screwdriver. Both of them come with they came pre-installed with the metal tank section in place. Now, of course, you're going to get more juice capacity with the metal tank sections. Just simple fact, I don't know if you can see in there, that it actually kind of bevels inward, so you know, it just gives you a slightly more juice capacity in there. Now, as far as the engravings go on the Tobeco one, pretty damn deep. You know, you can, I mean, I don't think I could scratch this off with just some sandpaper. Now the SJMY, you know, you can kind of feel it in there, but it's just not as deep as the Tobeco. So, you know, that's kind of a plus for the Tobeco as far as, you know, that production quality goes. Far as the glass goes, the actual glass for the Tobeco is slightly thicker. I mean, just ever so slightly thicker than the SJMY. Either way, but both of them, the glass is pretty thin. Now, again, I don't have an authentic to compare them to, but they look like they can probably crack pretty easily. Now, as you know, if you've ever seen the Kayfun V4 videos, I'm not going to go into too much depth. Far as the deck goes, I mean, literally, they are identical. Now, someone said they had got a clone, and the airflow underneath the coil was supposed to have been, I think, 3 millimeters, and I think theirs barely was like 2.5. I actually took the rods from my Coilmaster build kit, and I actually was able to stick, I think it was the 3 millimeter rod down in both air holes. So, you know, as far as the airflow goes, both of them are identical. The juice holes down the bottom of the deck look identical. You know, both of them have the same exact way you change your airflow. You kind of pull the base up, and then you pull it back down in the position that you want your airflow. Like I said, all the parts are the same. Build quality, I mean, they are pretty nice. Now, the inner barrel, or the chimney section, there are subtle differences between the SJMY, which is the stainless steel, and the Tobeco. I don't know if you can kind of see the top. That's a little more rounded on this one than it is on the Tobeco, and there's a little more threading on the Tobeco than it is on the SJMY. Far as the metal goes, this one, it looks really nice and shiny, and I don't know, it's just like it's more polished for some reason than the Tobeco. Again, as far as the engraving goes, really deep. This is not coming off with just some sandpaper. The SJMY engravings are, again, not going to come off with the sandpaper, but nowhere near as deep as the Tobeco. Everything else, the other parts are, they're identical. Nothing too serious. Top caps are the same, as you can see. Again, nothing fabulous there. The drip tips, again, identical to the authentic. Has a Slomesto logos on them. Again, engraving wise, I have to give that edge to the Tobeco. They both have and I'm sorry if I keep going in and out of out of shot here. Sorry about that, folks. But anyway, they both kind of have this, Delrin piece that you can unthread and thread it back on here. I personally didn't care for these little teensy tiny little drip tips. They're nice. They're dual O-ring. They lock in there nice. Of course, it goes with the tank, but it's just, I don't know. It's not wide enough for me. I don't care for big, chuff caps, but this was just entirely just too narrow of a drip tip for me. So I put my own drip tips on there. Now, with that being said, as far as the quality of the devices here, like I said, I've had other Kayfun clones. These two are just great. So I have no problems with these whatsoever. But what we're going to do, that's pretty much all I needed to show you. Just a quick comparison between two different clone manufacturers, so you can kind of make up your decision if you want to go with SJMY, you want to go with Tobeco. I've also heard that SXK also makes a pretty good authentic, clone Kayfun V5. So anyway, with all that madness being said, let's go ahead and go back up top. I'll give you some more of my final thoughts. I'll probably repeat some of the stuff I've already said, and then we'll just get on up out of here, all right? So, like I said, sorry for the long uppy-closey part, but I wanted to, like I said, just give a quick comparison between the two clone manufacturers, kind of, just giving my point, my side of the story, I guess. Now, there's another great clone manufacturer out there called SXK. I have actually one of their Genesis mods, and it is beautiful. And from what I've been told from one of my, Genesis atomizer aficionados, is that the clone that I got is pretty much 100% one-to-one of the authentic. So obviously, I guess they're a really good manufacturer as well. Now, like I said, far as both of these go, far as the performance on each one of them, identical. I see absolutely no difference between the two in the vape quality that I get off of them. I don't see any differences as far as the airflow goes. Like one's not tighter than the other. They're both identical. Now, I did have a good buddy of mine, Big Doc. He drilled his air holes out just a smidgen to satisfy his vape taste. For me, the way they are stock is perfectly fine with me. Again, some people might want more airflow, but again, for me, I think that's kind of defeating the purpose of Kayfun. But again, with that being said, it's kind of up to you. You make your decision if you actually want to get a Kayfun or not. But Slomesto is a great company. For most of us that are vaping on a budget, to get an authentic, that might be out of our price range. So, these two clones, like I said, the Kayfun or the SJMY, are very good, alternatives to getting that authentic Kayfun that might, hurt your pocket a little bit. So, with that being said, go out, get yourself one, try it out, and I hope you enjoyed as much as I do. And with that being said, you guys have a great day. I'm out of here, and that's it.